high school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wawasee High School for tonight's junior varsity girls basketball game. Let's meet the starters. First, for the visitors from Northridge High School. Number 12, Sabrina Miller. Number 14, Rylan Goodwin. Number 24, Ella Mohammed. Number 34, Kaylee DeHaven. And number 40, Kaysen Knepp. The JV Raiders are coached by Molly Bontrager. And now, here are the starters for the Wawasee Junior Varsity. Number 10, Lucy Wilkinson. Number 14, Kylie Perkins. Number 22, Mackenzie Hackelman. Number 23, Abby Burleson. And number 42, Molly Beer. The JV Warriors are coached by Trent Beer. Tonight's officials are Thomas Baldwin and Samantha Bortner. Northridge foul number 24, Muhammad, her first, team first. Raider foul number 40, Knepp, her first, team second. Wilkinson at the line, shooting 2.
Run line and get it in now. Sideline line. Get it. I'll get in it. Take her.
Basket for Burleson. Warrior foul number 22, Hackelman, her first, team first. Goodwin at the line, shooting 2. Warrior foul number 10, Wilkinson, her first, team second. Knapp at the line, shooting 2. Raider substitution number 50, Borma.
Got it? Good. Hot, Molly. Hey, receiver, Jack. Hot to an opening. Yeah. It. Come on, handle the ball.
Basket for Goodwin.
Hey, 2. Kenzie out. 2.
Raider substitution number 20, Sophie Brown.
Take it out. 2.
For the Warriors, number 40, McCreary.
Line up there.
Three for Hackelman.
Got it. Two. Now take it out. Okay? Over here. Over here. Back to her. All right, bring it out. Get it. In behind.
Raider substitution number 12, Miller, and number 24, Ella Mohammed.
Get Kenzie instead. Sub.
Warrior substitution number 12, Lydia Stuckey. And for the Raiders, number 14, Goodwin.
Hey, 4 cross. 4 cross. Line up. Flip. Now go. Go. Let's go. All right.
Warrior substitution number 23, Burleson. And for the Raiders, number 30, Kendall Jones. Substitution for the Raiders, number 40, Kaysen Knepp. And for the Warriors, number 22, Hackelman, and number 40, McCreary. Basket for Muhammad. Warrior foul number 22, Hackelman, her second, team third. Miller at the line, shooting 2. Warrior substitution number 42, Molly Beer. Basket for Knapp. Warrior substitution number 14, Perkins. Raider substitution number 15, Borma. Correction, 50. Basket for Goodwin. Warrior foul number 23, Burleson, her first, team fifth. Warrior substitution number 40, McCreary. And for the Raiders, number 24, Ella Muhammad. Warrior foul number 40, McCreary, her first, team 6. Muhammad at the line shooting 2. Miller for 3. Raider foul number 50, Borima, her first, team third. Substitution for the Warriors, number 22, Hackelman. Warrior foul number 40, McCreary, her second, team seventh. Muhammad at the line, shooting one and the bonus.
If I quit this season, I still be the greatest.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA. High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, President of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Warrior foul number 23, Burleson, her second, team first. Miller at the line, shooting 2.
Box him out. Get aboard.
Warrior foul number 23, Burleson, her third, team second. And for the Warriors, number 40, McCreary.
Hey, here it is. Here it is. It's coming. It's coming. Drop.
Warrior foul number 14, Perkins, her first, team third. Basket was good for Miller. At the line, shooting 1. Timeout Wawasee, full timeout. Warrior foul number 40, McCreary, her third, team fourth.
Travel. Travel, there you go, good. Hey, Dallas this time.
Basket's good for Hackelman. Raider foul number 12, Miller, her first, team first. Hackelman at the line, shooting one. Raider substitution number 22, Taylor Baugh.
Come on, keep her off the boards. She's a lefty.
Borma for two. Basket for DeHaven. You're in. Warrior substitution number 23, Burleson. Raider substitution number 10, Megan Fry, and number 30, Kendall Jones. Basket for Wilkinson. Raider substitution number 40, Knapp, And for the Warriors, number 42, Molly Beer.
Down. Watch the roll back. Roll back.
Warrior foul number 23, Burleson, her fourth, team fifth. Jones at the line. Warrior substitution number 12, Lydia Stuckey.
We're still in 4 out with Kirsten down now. Come on, rebound the ball.
Raider foul number 22, Baugh, her first, team second. And for the Raiders, number 34, Kaylee DeHaven.
Out. Close it. All right. Good. See it. Hey, 4 low. 4 low. 4 low.
Raider foul number 12, Miller, her second, team third. Hackelman at the line, shooting 2. Warrior substitution number 14, Kylie Perkins.
No fouls. No fouls here. One green. One green. Hey, lob. Lob's coming.
Warrior foul number 14, Kylie Perkins, her second, team 6. Warrior foul number 42, Molly Beer, her second, team 7. Warrior substitution number 22, Hackelman, and number 23, Burleson. Ella Muhammad at the line, shooting 1 and the bonus. Raider foul number 24, Ella Muhammad, her second, team 4th. Perkins at the line, shooting 2. Warrior foul number 10, Lucy Wilkinson, her second, team 8th. Goodwin at the line, shooting 2. Hackelman for 3. Timeout, Wawasee, full timeout.
Rotate.
3 for Muhammad. Basket for Baugh. Basket for Goodwin. Basket for Beer. Basket for Baugh. Warrior foul number 42, Molly Beer, her third, team ninth. Goodwin at the line, shooting one and the bonus. Raider foul number 22, Baugh, her second, team fifth. Basket for Muhammad. Raider substitution number 40, Knapp, and number 42, Muhammad. For the Warriors, number 32, Ava Couture, and number 42, Molly Beer.
Go, get up.
Raider substitution number 10, Megan Fry. Timeout Wawasee, 30-second timeout. Raider foul number 10, Fry. Her first, team 6. In for the Raiders, number 22, Taylor Baugh. Warrior substitution number 14, Kylie Perkins.
Get a 5. There you go. Come on, good ball pressure. In the gap. See ball. Don't lose the person. Come on, help. All right, come on. Come on. Right up.
Warrior foul number 42, Molly Beer. Her fourth, team 10th. Ball at the line, shooting 2. Basket for Beer. Basket for Jones. Basket for Heckelman.
Grab it. Rebound.
It's time for Lady Warrior basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix, online at 937themix.com, and live video at youtube.com/CPG-TV. Tonight, your Lady Warriors will host Northridge. This year's broadcast is brought to you by Penguin Point, Wild Thing Tax, Wallace Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Protect Marine, Peterson's Fish, Northern Lakes Insurance, Goshen Home Medical, Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, Compton Automotive, Chubby's Pub and Grub, Birch Kaufman LLC Attorneys at Law, Beyond Landscaping, Sox Marina, Northern Lakes Realty, and Air Good Electric. Now let's take you to the Hardwood TP with The Call. Here's Coach Roger Brady and student Zach Bowen.
Good evening, Warrior fans, and welcome to Wawasee High School and the Hardwood TP. Tonight, the 6-3 Lady Warriors take on the 6-2 Raiders from Northridge High School. My name is Roger Brady, and the young man next to me is none other than Wawasee's very own Mr. Zach Bowen. Zach, got a couple things that need your opinion. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Elkhart, which is combined Elkhart Central and Elkhart Memorial, big school now, pretty good athletic program. They defeated Concord, who Wawasee played earlier, like 73-37.
Yeah.
Wawasee lost to Concord 47-41. However, Northridge defeated Elkhart by 7 points. Huge spread. Northridge has already played the likes of Carroll High School, which is in Fort Wayne, huge school. Merrillville, which is up by Chicago, another 5A, 4A, however big that they get. They lost to 8th ranked Crown Point, and I didn't mean 8th ranked, 8th in all of the schools. They have rankings by class. This is rankings by every high school in the state. They lost big, lost by 20. However, they played 11th ranked Homestead and only lost by 9. Now we go on the other side. One of the first games of the year that Northridge had, they defeated Lakeland by 6 points. At the beginning of the year, Wawasee comes back and they defeat Lakeland by 15 points. What are your thoughts on what Wawasee, or how do things stack up for the Warriors tonight?
All right. I'm going to be really honest.
Okay.
So, like you said, that Lakeland, it's very convincing. You can look at that and have hope. But, tonight the girls, they will have hope. They're going to think, okay, we got this. But to be honest, Northridge, they're a really good team. They are really good. And tonight I'm not expecting a Warrior win. I'm expecting more of a Northridge win. And it's nothing against these girls, but, again, Northridge is just really good. And if Wawasee does have that fighting power, I will be shocked if they come out.
What do you think Wawasee needs to do to get themselves in the ball game so that by the time the fourth quarter comes, we have a shot at this?
Just stay locked in on the game. Know who know who shooters are, know who the big people are, and know who to stop. And if you know that, then at the end of the game, you're going to know, hey, if we stop this and stop that and we get buckets in, then we have a shot at this.
What is the one thing Wawasee has to do offensively to stay competitive?
What we've seen here lately is struggling with the rebounds, Offensive rebounds, they go up there, let it go up, and then just kind of stand there and let the other team get that. Tonight, that's not going to work. And, a lot of the time, making shots, too. You got to make your shots. You got to make sure that you're taking those shots that you know you can make. Don't take the long-range shots that, hey, it's a 50-50 chance that I can make this. Take the easy layups if you have to.
Do you think Northridge is going to come out defensively? What kind of a team do you think they would be? Because we haven't seen them play. They played tough competition. How do you expect them to attack Wawasee defensively?
Well, I'm going to go off my keys here that I'm going to read later. What they want to do is they want to stop the shooters. So to me, a lot of their defense seems like they like to play on the outside perimeter and stop shooters from making those threes and play on the inside when they have to. So I think, honestly, they're more of a girl-to-girl type deal from what I've got from the coach, because that's just kind of how he's saying, like, we got to stop who we got to stop is what he told me. So that's how they're going to play tonight. They're coming out and playing aggressive. To me, they have a lot to prove. Northridge does, and so does Wawasee. So both of these teams are going to come out playing very aggressive.
Well, if we think that the home team advantage is somewhere between 5 and 10 points, we'll see what happens as this thing unfolds. This part of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Sox Marina. And we're going to take a quick break. This is Lady Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Penguin Point on State Road 13 in Syracuse, offering a full menu including chicken, burgers, and tenderloins, online ordering, and a full catering menu for a private event. Penguin Point, Syracuse, 574-457-2287, and online at penguinpoint.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Wild Thing Tax in Syracuse, offering a wide variety of services, including, but not limited to, tax preparation for 2021, cryptocurrency tax implications, and small business taxes. Wild Thing Tax, 706 North Huntington Street in Syracuse, 866-764-1120, and online at wildthingtax.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse, 574-457-9313, on Facebook or online at wallacephc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by ProTech Marine, north of Wawasee Golf Course in Syracuse, offering a full line of watercraft, Mercury certified service and storage. ProTech Marine on Bishop Road in Syracuse, 574-457-2908, and online at protechmarine.net.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Peterson's Fish in Syracuse, offering a full menu, all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Tuesday, surf and turf on Friday, and prime rib on Saturday. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Closed Sunday and Monday. Peterson's Fish on State Road 13 South in Syracuse, 574-528-5000, and on Facebook.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Wawasee High School in the Hardwood Teepee. For tonight, the Lady Warriors take on the Lady Raiders from Northridge High School. Tonight's coach's interview is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance. Here is Jeremy Van Loo and the head coach's interview.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Van Loo alongside Coach Matt Carpenter of the Lady Warriors. Good evening, Coach.
Hey, good to be back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
I did say that, Coach Coverstone sitting in here last week, she's the better looking of the pair of us here, and so it was a blessing to have her here, gracing our presence.
Well, it doesn't take much, Jeremy, for the two of us, right?
I know. Well, we worry about the glare anyway, so that's going on here.
Well, good voices for radio, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, again, welcome back, and the Lady Warriors. They had some tough competition, but we're now at 6-3.
Yes.
And tonight we've got conference play. Northridge is coming to town. So tell us what you think might be going on at this point.
Yeah, so we're now hit the grind of our schedule here. So 2 NLC games this week, here against Northridge tonight, and then at Goshen on Friday. So against 2 of the better NLC teams, in the conference, and better teams in Northern Indiana. So we're really going to get tested tonight. So. Hopefully this is where we show some of the growth that we've made throughout the season, and hopefully some of those, battle scars that we've picked up perhaps in the last few weeks tend to pay off.
All right, so how was it being at home, under the weather, and I'm assuming watching at least the home games anyways, or even the away games, you were cringing like, oh, I so much want to be there.
Yeah, it's not very easy. So the girls know that. It's the day that day and age we live in now. So today's my first day back. So I've depended a lot on my assistant coaching staff and my seniors really to have productive practices to make sure they're prepared. And this is when it's important that you have some continuity in the program too. So, coming in year 6 together, working with Dina. So Dina's been a godsend for me. Being able to, we've had conversations about once a day, phone conversations. We've texted back and forth, when I was up to it for a little bit, and just making sure we're on the same page. She knows what this team needs, and our seniors, they have the drive and they have the willpower. They know what it is to prep for a Northridge game coming up today. So, yes, while it was different, and I'm sure it was a challenge for them, I'm excited to be back, and I think they're excited to have me back too. And let's go play some basketball and let's see how we do.
That's right. So Northridge tonight. Tell us what we might see tonight.
They're a well-balanced team. Mantala and Fisher are going to lead them in scoring. They're both over double digits, but they also have a nice senior point guard and a freshman guard who starts for them sometimes comes off the bench, who can knock down shots. Then they also have some size. They've got a few girls that are 5'10" to 6'2" or so. So they present a bunch of challenges. I'd say the biggest thing Northridge brings is they're very disciplined, they're very fundamental, and they knock down shots. So they're always a hard out for sure, and it starts with them on the defensive end.
So offensive, defensive keys for tonight.
Yeah. So for us, I'm going to say threes and frees.
Threes and frees.
Threes and frees. We've got to have a good balance offensively. We've been able to knock down the outside shot while also not settling for threes all game long. We need to get to the free throw line. And Northridge has a nice balance of that usually offensively as well. So it's kind of balancing that out, hopefully canceling some of those threes that they make with some of our own, and making sure that we just don't get killed from the free throw line as well, And then for us defensively, it's take the extra step. So one more step to cut somebody off, one more step to get a better box out, one more step to make sure that we get them pushed to a push point defensively, one more step for a loose ball. It's that extra step whenever you play a good team like Northridge that can make a difference between possessions. And then for us, it's going to be the turnovers. It's make sure that we get a shot off every time down the floor. So we can't afford to have 15, 16, 17 turnovers against a well-oiled machine like Northridge has been. But if we can get a shot off every time down the floor, we can definitely compete tonight. We can put the ball in the bucket against them. We've got some strength and size inside, so we're going to have to be able to use that too. So.
You got a winning season going on right now. So,
we do.
Yeah, and you got fans supporting the girls, and we look forward to the rest of the season.
All right, thanks, Jeremy.
Thanks for coming back. We'll be back with more Lady Warrior basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988 behind McDonald's on Palm Drive. 574-457-5931 and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at goshenhomemedical.com.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic and rehabilitation services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center accepts most insurance plans. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, east of Dairy Queen, across from Family Dollar in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Compton Automotive in Syracuse, offering multiple automobile services that include oil changes, suspension, exhaust, and check engine light diagnostics. Compton Automotive, 501 South Huntington Street in Syracuse, 574-457-2543, and on Facebook at Compton Automotive.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, to the Hardwood TV, where tonight the Lady Warriors meet the Raiders of Northridge High School. Zach, a couple more things we can talk about before we start tonight's game. Wawasee's got 4 scorers who are really even, 8.5, 9.5 points a game. Our top 4 scorers average somewhere around 34 points a game. They've got 2. One averages, and both of them average in the teens, high teens, middle teens, and they have one that averages about 8. So their top 3 scores average about the same amount. Northridge comes in at about 53 points a game. Wawasee comes in at about 50 points a game. So if you look at the stats, everything really looks pretty even. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I cannot get out of my mind is the strength of schedule early in the season. I know last game we talked about Wawasee does not have a PUD schedule. They play tough teams. No one can say that Wawasee wins their games because their schedule is weak. That's not true. However, at the beginning of the season, Wawasee does not play the Crown Points and the Homesteads. They don't play the Carrolls and the Merrillvilles. You know, we're coming up with Lakeland, and we had Elkhart Christian Academy. So our beginning schedule is not nearly as strong as our ending schedule. How does that fit in when you come to a matchup with a Northridge team who has been tried and tested among some of the state's best? How does that work tonight?
So my whole thing is, you know, strength of schedule has a big thing on a lot of teams. You know, Northridge, like you said, has played a lot of big teams so far. Wawasee has played big teams, but just not as big as Northridge. Northridge, like we were saying, has played the number 8 team, the number 11 team. So they know, like, hey, this is what we have to do to beat those teams. And, you know, what was it not long ago, Northridge was in state. Right. So, you know, this team really is, it seems like to me they're really trying to get to a state level. And, you know, Wawasee's trying to get there too. But they're taking it out to play these top-ranked teams in the state. They want to play these teams. Whereas Wawasee, they haven't played those teams. So, you know, Northridge is coming out with this mentality of we played those teams, we know how to get around those teams. And if they come out here with that mentality tonight against Wawasee, I feel like Wawasee's going to have a problem. But as you mentioned, you know, the scores are even. You know, everything's even with them. So, you know, we don't know how this game's going to go until it starts. You know, you're going to see what girls have that firepower on to go, hey, we want to take over this game and we want to win this game.
I noticed in the interview, Coach talked about wanting to get to the foul line. Well, the only way Wawasee is going to get to the foul line tonight is if they penetrate.
Oh, yeah.
They have got to force Northridge to foul, use the hand slaps. But I guarantee it's going to be difficult. This is a team that plays defense with their legs and not with their arms. So we'll see how this all pans out. We're going to take one last break before we come back and go over keys, starting lineups. This is Lady Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law in Uptown Syracuse, offering civil litigation, real estate law, and estate planning. Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law at 703 North Huntington Street in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-5100, and online at birchkaufman.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Sox Marina on Webster Lake and now on the Barbie chain of lakes, offering boat storage for many lake, service, and sales of many brands of boats and outboard motors. Sox Marina, 574-834-2894 or 574-834-2595 and online at soxmarina.com.
Hi, this is Vince Beasley. Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse. 574-457-2880 or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
This is Sheriff Kyle Dukes. Being a part of an after-school program takes a lot of time and dedication. The Kosciuszko County Sheriff's Office supports Wawasee schools in all of their academic and extracurricular programs offered to their students. Go Warriors!
Hey, where's the drums? Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. They just had some snafus here on the national anthem that went off at the wrong time. Zach, we got a little bit of time. Why don't you go over what are the keys for both of these teams tonight?
So Northridge's keys are stop the shooters and rebound, and they want no turnovers. And then for Wawasee, as Coach mentioned, they want to make those threes and those free throws tonight. They want to get to that line. And then they want to limit turnovers, and they want to score off turnovers that they get from Northridge.
Okay, and our national anthem. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you in part by Penguin Point. Starting for the Northridge Raiders, a 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Morgan Cross. A 5'7" senior, number 12, Colleen Miller. A 5'11" senior, number 14, Julia Montaya. A 5'8" junior, number 32, Eva Fisher. And a 6' senior, number 42, Madison Gorbel. Starting for your Wawasee Warriors, a 5'9" senior, number 10, Kennedy White. 5'9" senior, number 22, Jada Carter. A 5'11" senior, number 32, Becca Smith. A 5'8" senior, number 34, Emily Haynes. A 5'11" senior, number 40, Lindsay Doss. I want to go back to the last key that you have over here for Wawasee. It says, take the next step. Could you explain that to us real quick?
So, as Coach mentioned, he wants to take the next step to, stop the people from getting points. Cut in, get the blocks that you need and everything. And he's also saying, he wants to stop them. He wants to beat them and beat them. He wants this game, and take that extra step to, the next level that Wawasee hasn't had yet.
Yeah, I like that, because they're going to have to step up to play this Northridge team. If you take that next step, that means you don't stand and reach on defense. If you take the next step, you don't stand straight-legged. You catch the ball with your knees bent. To me, one of the keys for Wawasee is how do we handle the pressure? Do we shoot too quick? When we catch the ball, are our feet and our legs ready to either shoot, to drive, or to pass? So the next step, it means a lot of things in a game like today. Any other thoughts at all? We have about 30 seconds here before we start. Zach?
Tonight, in my opinion, Wawasee needs to step up, as we said, and take the next step. They need to stop them, and they need to show, hey, we're coming out to play too. You know, don't come out here and play them soft, kind of like you have every other team. You got to come out here and be really strict with this team, you know, because if you don't, then they're going to take over.
They are going to take over. Also rebounding, take the next step, block out. I know Wawasee has had trouble, especially on foul shots, blocking out and making things work. Well, the teams are coming up. I got to remember the names. Number 10 is Cross. 42 is Gorbel. I think number 14 is Montoya. She's supposed to be one of the shooters. We have 32 for Northridge is Fisher, and number 12 is Miller. That's a good Northridge name. All right, here we go. Referees are set. We're ready to start. This is the real beginning of Wawasee's NLC schedule. I know we played Concord early. Now it starts in earnest. These are the top teams in our conference. Here we go. Ball's up. Tip. That goes to Miller. Northridge. She brings it across the line. Fisher on the right-hand side. Wawasee is in its 1-2-2 zone. Left-hand side goes to Cross. Cross looks. Nothing. Kicks it back out top to Miller. Drives. Nothing there. Fisher. Top of the key. Inside. Tipped away. Kicked back out. Top. Goes on the left-hand side. Cross. Cross. Skip pass all the way over. That's Miller. Nothing there. Skip pass all the way over to Cross. Nothing there. Comes up to top Fisher. Wawasee's defense keeping an eye right now. Cross, left-hand side. She shoots a three. Up. No good. Rebound, Doss. Good block out. Doss got in front of the big girl, Gorbel. Carter gets all the way in the corner. White, she's going to drive. Stops that little jump shot, and she scores off the baseline drive. Kennedy White. 7-13. Miller brings the ball up. Kicks it over to Fisher. Fisher, skip pass all the way down to Cross. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to Miller top. Now she brings it over to the middle. Left-hand side, Cross. Looks. Skip pass inside. That's Fisher. She is wide open. The backside of that zone. Nobody even knew where she was. 7 minutes left to play. Carter. Score tied. 2-2. Brings it in. Kicks it over to Haynes at the high post. Nothing there. Takes a left-hand dribble. Smith takes it. Loses a handle. Picks it up. Gets it back to Carter. Carter's on the left side. Guarded by Fisher. They're not quite as really tight on us as I thought they'd be. Smith takes the ball out front. Skip pass all the way over to Carter. Fakes that shot. Nothing there. Inside to Doss. Doss shoots up. Gets that little ass. Good. That time Gorbel fronted her all the way. Ball came over the top. Catches it. Puts it in for a layup on the right-hand side. Ball inside. Gorbel. She stops. Scores. That's that defense. Ball goes in the middle. Gorbel's whooping White up underneath. 4-4. 6 minutes left to play. There's White. Left-hand side. She's going to drive and has to come back. Now drives middle. Nobody's on her. She stopped mid that little jump shot. No good. Almost got the rebound. Tipped back out to Cross. Cross looks, kicks it all the way down. Fisher. Skip pass. Deflected by Smith. Picked up by Haynes. Turnover, Northridge. Carter. Back to Smith. Smith's on the right side, high post. Inside, there's White. Inside to Doss again. Oh, it didn't work that time. Backside was ready. Fisher stole the ball, turnover Wawasee. She takes it all the way down. She shoots a layup. Nobody came on her. Can't do that, not against Northridge. 6-4. Haynes drives, kicks it back out. There's a long three by Smith. She scores, drains it. Miller, 7-6, Wawasee. 5 minutes to play. Finally gets it across the middle. Right-hand side cross, nothing there. Back to Miller. She's way up high. There's that inside. That's Montoya. Shoots the ball, no good. Rebound, Gorbel, foul. That's the offensive rebound. As you can see from the top down, we have the middle that's kind of open. The middle is open and the underneath. Because once the ball goes in the middle, everybody steps up and the underneath is wide open. 5 minutes left to play. Gorbel shooting two. First shot's good.
Raider substitution number 20, Bayless. And for the Warriors, number 12.
Second shot. Carter comes out. Shepard comes in. Cross comes out. And Bayless comes in for Northridge. Second shot is good. 1 point lead for the Raiders. 5 minutes left to play. Haynes brings the ball up. Northridge is picking him up half court. 2-2-1. press. Gets it over to White. They're going to trap. Gets it back out. Nope. Skip pass inside Doss. She grabs it. A lot of pressure there. Haynes. She drives. Gets it back to Smith. Oh, Becca Smith. She just had her knees bent. Oh, grabbed that ball. She had a wide open layup. Came right out of her hands. Ball goes back to Northridge. Turnover Wawasee. I think that's 2 turnovers for us. Maybe just 1 for them. 4:30 left to play in the game. Northridge 1-point lead. Bayless, right-hand side. Kicks it inside. Kicks it back outside. Skips all the way over. Shot. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound. Becca Smith off of her. That was Montaya. That was her shot. She was wide open. Nobody there.
May I say something here? You know,
Yes.
so far, Wawasee has really played great. Like, they haven't done well, but they've done good enough to keep Northridge.
I've been pleasantly surprised. That's right. Look at that shot by Miller. Up and under. No good. Rebound. Offensive rebounds. That was number 22, Gates, that came in. She got the rebound, hit, shot, crotched it, came back down to her, shot again. So that's 2 offensive rebounds, and now we have another foul. If Wawasee does this, puts them on the line, it could be lights out. Gates is up to the line, left-handed shooter. Off to the left, no good. Carter and Horn come in. White and Smith go out. Northridge still a 1-point lead. Little over 4 minutes left to play, almost halfway through the first quarter. Left-handed shot, that time looks good. No good, off of the back of the rim. Rebound, Gorbel. Rebound, Montaya. She drives to the middle, doesn't get it. That was good look defense by Lindsay Doss. Got their own rebound. Wawasee, here's Carter. Inside to Horn, can't get it. Horn out of bounds. We've tried that little about 3 times. First time it works, the next 2 times they're going to be waiting for it. We need to get that ball reversed, get the ball inside. Here we go, Carter. Gets the ball all the way out to Shepard. Shepard looks, takes a left-hand dribble, drives, comes back the other way. Kicks it back out to Carter. She drives, nothing there. Had poked away. Ball goes down, jump ball. Ball goes back to Wawasee. That shows you how much pressure they can put. And if you don't get that offhand out in front of you, they're going to slap that ball away. Carter underneath our own basket. Ball goes to Horn in the corner. Kicks it back out to Shepard at the top of the key. Wawasee starts her offense. Haynes comes to the top. Carter, she's still at the top. Oh, there's that foul. I'm glad the referees do this because we saw in the last few games all the bumping and pushing out front. Nobody called those. If you've got the basketball and people are putting shoulders into you, that's a foul. You got to call those.
In for the Raiders, number 10, Morgan Cross.
Cross comes back in for the Raiders. Wawasee basketball on the side. Ball goes to Shepard. Kicks it over to Carter. She's on the right side. There's that pass again. I'm telling you, you can't keep doing that. They are fronting us way out high. But those passes have got to be perfect. That's another turnover. I think that's 3 or 4 turnovers for Wawasee. Okay. Bayless brings the ball up for the Raiders. Goes to the left-hand side. Gets it across. Cross. She dribbles across. Gets it over the right-hand side to Miller. Miller looks. Skip pass all the way to Bayless. She's a 3-point shooter. She shoots. No good. Good job, Shepard. Brings that ball down. Good rebound on the opposite side. She was in position. Haynes, right-hand side. A lot of pressure now. Things have really, they ramped up that pressure. Shepard, she comes back over. See, we got, you can penetrate. Like I said, we have to penetrate for them to foul us, but you have to take care of the basketball. If you get stopped, you can't just stand there with the ball down at your knees. They're going to take it away. Jump ball,
they're
turnover.
They're ready for that all
the
time.
They are. Another turnover for Wawasee. Here we go. Miller brings the ball up. 3 minutes to play. Still a 1-point lead for the Raiders. Cross on the left-hand side. Kicks it back out to the top. Ball goes to the right-hand side to Bayless. Miller in the corner. Cross. Skip pass to Bayless. Nothing there. Nothing there. Gets it in the corner. Left to Cross. Same corner. That goes Miller. Now they're looking in the Miller. The top to Bayless again. Gates gets the right-hand side all the way down on the corner to Miller. She brings it back up. Now good back to the corner to Cross. Inside, Miller, skip past Bayless. She shoots a 3. No good. That was a good inside-out move. They had the shot they wanted. It didn't fall. Here's Kennedy White. Jada Carter on the left-hand side, nothing but air. Rebound cross. She gets it, Bayless. She's open. She shoots. No good. Rebound, Miller. Kicks it back out. Montaya. Cross. Bayless inside. Gates. Double dribble. Did you see the ball movement on that?
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang. Inside. Wawasee, sometimes when that happens, we're standing still. We're watching the ball go instead of moving with the basketball.
May I say something? With all the Warrior turnovers, they are kind of lucky that Northridge is not taking that and went down the court and scored off them, because it'd be an ugly game, right?
And that was one of his keys, wasn't it, to
Yeah.
score off of turnovers. Yeah, you can't waste possessions. I don't care what the situation is. Another turnover, Wawasee. Jada Carter had a lot of pressure on it. She just bounced the ball off of her foot. Still a 1-point lead for the Raiders. Miller brings the ball across the timeline, met by Kennedy White. Takes it on the right-hand dribble. Looks over. Still on the right side, and all the way down on the corner to cross. Look at those skip passes. They use those well. Gates, look at that. Inside to Montaya. She shoots that little shot. No, rebound. Becca Smith made a presence for her, had to shoot over her. I want to talk about that post up here in just a minute. Horn takes the ball on the left-hand side, right-hand side. Gets it over to White. White loses the basketball. Stole by Miller. That's another turnover for Wawasee. She's going to go coast to coast. She shoots. Oh, now I want you to notice that. Now, when we look at that, you're thinking that's not a, she didn't even bump, she didn't hit her. But did you notice Shepard was totally still, didn't move a muscle. So it doesn't matter if you hit her full force. If you run into them and she didn't move, that's a displacement. That's an offensive foul. That was a great job by Shepard to not even move a muscle. That's a turnover for Northridge. Ball goes back to Wawasee. Here comes Carter. High post to White. White inside to Doss. There it is again. Doss, you got to turn and look at the basket. Kicks it back out. Becca Smith shot, no good. Rebound cross. Up the floor. Who's going to look at her? Kicks it all the way over. Fisher, layup. That was a good fast break transition. Less than a minute to play. 3-point lead for the Raiders. Here comes Carter. Nothing there. Picked up her dribble. Gets it over to Haynes. Haynes had it knocked away. Can't even pick it up. She still has it now. Jump ball. That's the difference in bending your knees and bending at the waist. Oh, my goodness. Ball goes back to Wawasee. 33 seconds left to play. 3-point lead for the Raiders. What's our last second shot going to be? In the past, we haven't been real successful on these last second shots, have we? Let's see what we come up with. What's the offense? It's over to Carter, left-hand side, looks. Tried to use the screen. That's another foul on Fisher out front. That was a good call that time. Took her legs out from under her.
Raider foul number 32, Fisher.
Ball goes back to Wawasee on the side. Now 22 seconds left to play.
Bayless in for the Raiders.
Ball's in. Haynes. Just going to let people get themselves set. Here we go. 1-4 low. Here's our last quarter of the last time of the quarter offense. Comes to the high post. Doss gets it to Haynes. She almost traveled. Two people. Look at that. Back to Doss. She shoots. No good. Blocked by Montaya. Picked up by Bayless. 1 second. There's the last second shot. All the way court. No good. At the end of one. It's Northridge Raiders 10, Wawasee Warriors 7. It's Lady Warrior basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Penguin Point on State Road 13 in Syracuse, offering a full menu including chicken, burgers, and tenderloins, online ordering, and a full catering menu for a private event. Penguin Point, Syracuse, 574-457-2287, and online at penguinpoint.com.
Wawasee Community Schools local radio station. We are 93.7 FM The Mix, WRWTLP Syracuse, a Pathways CTE program.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Wild Thing Tax in Syracuse, offering a wide variety of services, including, but not limited to, tax preparation for 2021, cryptocurrency tax implications, and small business taxes. Wild Thing Tax, 706 North Huntington Street in Syracuse. 866-764-1120 and online at wildthingtax.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. We're ready to start the second quarter. Northridge's ball out. Ball comes into Miller at the top. Left-hand side to Bayless. Nothing there. Kicks it back to Miller. We're way above the oh, look at that inside. Montoya, there's a layup. Now, we bet that was a 40-foot pass over the top of Wawasee. Our underneath part of our defense does not work right now. Scored. Top of the key, Haynes. Haynes over to Smith. Smith looks. She's on the left-hand side. Kicks it inside to Doss. Doss turns right. There's that little shot. No good. Rebound Bayless. Wasn't a bad little shot. Nice place to go. There's Cross. She's going to drive all the way in. She shoots a layup and scores. This is the game. Can Wawasee withstand this? What are we going to do? 14-7. Carter has the ball at the top. Right-hand dribble. Gets it over to White. White looks. Comes back. Gets it to Carter. Carter comes back again. They're just keeping him on one side. Into White. Nothing there. Skip pass good over to Smith. There's a three-point shot. No good. Rebound, Doss and Gorbels. Good job, Lindsey Doss. Let them know you're there. Jump ball. Ball goes back to Wawasee. That was a good rebound. Ball goes underneath to Wawasee. They set up a 1-4 low underneath their own basket. Carter's the ball out. Gets it to Haynes. Haynes takes the top. Kicks it over to the right-hand side. White brings it back to top again. Skip pass back to Haynes on the left-hand side. She brings the dribble, gets to Carter. Carter just kind of staying in one spot. Now she goes right. There's Becca Smith. I'm telling you, you can only do that so many times. I think they thought that would work. It does the first time, but 1 out of 6 isn't very good percentage. Tell us something about the turnovers real quick for Northridge and us.
You know, Northridge, from what I've recorded, only has 3 turnovers. I think they have more. And Wawasee, they're just racking up turnovers. From what I've recorded, they have 7 turnovers.
How about Northridge capitalizing on turnovers?
You know, they haven't really capitalized on turnovers, you know. And if they do capitalize on turnovers, as we were talking during, it'd be an ugly game. It'd be really ugly.
Tough right now. Bayless has the ball, top key. Inside, steal by Doss. Good job, good defense that time. We were in the right position. Haynes brings the ball up, turnover Northridge. Carter, right-hand side, skip pass over to Haynes, all the way over to White. She's left-hand side, shoots a 3, in and out. Rebound, Montoya. She brings it up, gets it over to Bayless on the right hand. She's going to drive to the basket. She shoots a funky shot. Would have never gone in, but she got fouled. I think that was by Lindsey Doss. No, it's foul on White.
Warrior foul number 10, Kennedy White.
Bayless goes to the line. 14-7 right now. First shot. Nice looking shot. A little bit short. 5:49 left to play. 7-point lead for the Raiders. Wawasee was ahead 7-6, and they haven't scored since.
No. You know, there for a while it was like a really cold streak of no scoring, and then Northridge started picking it up.
Yeah, they did. They got their transition game going. Second shot is good. 8-point lead now for the Raiders. Carter brings the ball up. Wawasee's got to do something to get them to foul them. Get some penetration in here. Get some shots up. Carter. Even though that's the play.
Yeah.
One thing it's tough to girls from sometimes, coach says run this play. So you run this play, but if it's not there, you don't run the play. You bring it back out and you do something else. That time Jada just threw it where the play was supposed to go, but it wasn't open. Turnover, Wawasee. Miller brings the ball up. Goes the left-hand side to Goodwin. Goodwin out top. All the way to Miller again. Inside, there it is again. Montoya, she came behind the defense. That's the third or fourth time they've gone over the top.
That was right there, kind of.
It was.
Thank you, she traveled, because that would have been an easy point.
She did travel, otherwise we would have been in trouble again. Turnover, Northridge. 5:15 to play. White dribbles to the middle, kicks it over to Horn. Horn, left-hand dribble, gets it back to Carter. She's on the right side. Nothing there. Kicks it over to Smith. That's an 18-footer. She was wide open. They left her wide open. Now, Becca Smith can shoot when nobody's on her. That was a good little shot. 15-9, 6-point lead for the Raiders. Good job, Becca Smith. Carter, right-hand side. Oh, that's a good one. Guarded by Carter. She gets it inside, kicks it back out. There's Cross. She's going to drive. She shoots. Nothing there. Almost got fouled. Picked up by White. Oh, White had it, and Cross took it away. White got it back again. She's going to go all the way. Look at that. All the way. She shoots a layup and scores. Good job, Kennedy White. Here comes Miller. She's on her horse. Gets it in the corner. Inside to Gates. All the way back to Montoya. She's a three-point shooter. And she shows it. Scored. 18-11. Back to a 7-point lead. 4 minutes left to play. Here's their little trap. Inside. Oh, good job. Good job by Wawasee. It goes to Kennedy White. Becca Smith comes to the block. Inside. Scored. Miller picks the ball up. Gets across the line. Gets it over the left-hand side to Goodwin. Goodwin looks. Nothing there. Kicks it back to Miller on the left side. Inside. There's Montoya. She shoots. Right over Becca Smith, and she scored. 3:45 left to go. Still a 7-point lead for the Raiders. Shepard at the top. Gets to Carter on the right-hand side. Nothing there. Picked up her dribble. Gets it over to Shepard. Shepard to White. White looks. She's going to drive. Spins. Stops. Did you see that move? That was a great move. Spin dribble. Step back. Score. Kennedy White. There's a 30-second timeout. I think that's for the Warriors. This is Lady Warrior basketball. 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. 574-457-9313 on Facebook or online at wallacephc.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Okay, Zach, tell us about Wawasee's preparation for this game. What do you think so far?
So, so far they've come out and they played really aggressive. They're only down by 5. I'm going to be honest with everyone here. I thought they'd be down by more. And, they should be with all the turnovers they've gotten. And, it's good that when they get those turnovers, they are playing solid defense and stopping them.
Very good. Yeah, I think they're prepared. They were ready for this game. Kudos to the coaching staff. Miller brings the ball up, gets it over left-hand side to Fisher. Fisher inside to Montoya. She's all in the corner. Back to Fisher at the top. Inside. Oh, Miller didn't know it was coming. Turn around, it was right there. Inside, Fisher shoots. No good. Rebound, Northridge. Gorbel fouled by Horn. That time our defense was really spread. You see how they spread us out? When you spread out too far, the middle's open, so the opposite people have to be ready to come in and cover the middle. Gorbel to shoot 2. 5-point lead for the Raiders. Nothing but net.
This is the second time we put her on the line, and she has not missed.
Not missed yet.
And for the Warriors, number 22, Carter.
Little substitutes coming in. Second shot for Gorbel. Money. 7-point lead, 22-15. They have not gone full court press. Here we go. Haynes brings the ball up. Carter at the top. She's going to drive right. She's going to shoot that little layup. They let her go. Good job, Jada Carter. 17-22. 2:51 left to play. Gall goes in the corner to Cross, right-hand side. She gets it inside Miller. She skipped pass all the way over. Bad pass. Turnover, Northridge. I still a little bit frustrated with that middle being wide open. Because all they can do is turn and look inside, skip pass, 3 points right there. Carter brings the ball up. See if we can cut into that 5-point lead. Gets it to Haynes. Haynes kicks out to Shepard at the very top. Shepard gets it over to Horn. Horn brings it to the top. She drives, gets it to Carter. There's that little weave. Good job. That was a great move. She comes in the middle, spin dribbles. They run at her. She shoots the ball over. 2 of them scored. Jada Carter. Ball goes inside. Oh, no, that's Gorbel. Nobody was there. She scored. 5-point lead for the Raiders. 2 minutes left to play. 19-24. Carter, Haynes, Shepard at the top. She picked up her dribble, gets to Haynes. Haynes looks, nothing there. Gets it back to Carter. Carter looks, drives, kicks it back out to Shepard, back into Carter on the inside. She posted. She spins, turns there, nothing. Kicks it back out to Haynes. Haynes over to Horn. Horn, she's going to drive left. She's got that blocked. Almost knocked her flat. Picked up by Cross. She's going 2-on-3. Nothing there. Kicks it back all the way over to Miller. Miller to Montaya. That's her shot. 3-point range. No good. Rebound. Doss. Gets it to Carter. I'm glad she stopped where she was because that was just a little bit short. Minute and a half to play. There's Jada Carter. Shepard. Spin dribbles. Gets it back to Carter. She wanted a three but didn't. Steps back. Nothing there. Gets it to Haynes. Haynes looks. Drives right. No. Horn. Horn looks all the way over to Shepard at the top. Shepard looks. Right-hand dribble. Goes to the right-hand side. Haynes. We're in that little weave again. Nothing there. Now she's at the top. Kicks it over to Shepard. She cuts. Inside, Lindsay Doss. Got to grab the ball, Lindsay, if you're going to score. She tried to shoot without the basketball. Ball goes out of bounds on Bayless of Northridge. Rebound goes back to Wawasee.
Right there, that play did work, and then they just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, they collapsed on it, didn't they? Carter underneath the basket. Wawasee lines up. All the way out to Haynes. Haynes to White. Inside. There it is, Lindsay. There's that shot. She actually did a left-handed shot. Good job, Lindsay Doss. 3-point lead for the Raiders. Ball in the corner. Trap. Gets it back out to Miller. Miller looks cross court over to Montaya. Bayless on the right-hand side. Back to Montaya. Back to Miller. This is that four-corner offense trying to draw people out. This is their last second shot. Wawasee's going to take a rest. That's all right. They're only down by 3. We can afford them to just hang the ball out there. Just make sure when things start, defense is ready. 17 to go, 16, 15 seconds. Ball still out front. 10 seconds. Now they go. Miller drives, kicks it over to Montaya. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to Miller. Miller's going to drive. Kicks it all the way to Cross. Cross goes 3, 2, 1. Inside to Miller. She scores inside. Cross brings the ball up. Spin dribbles. Defense over adjusts. Cuts back door. Layup at the end. And that's the end of the second quarter. Wawasee 21, Northridge Raiders 26. This is Lady Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by ProTech Marine, north of Wawasee Golf Course in Syracuse, offering a full line of watercraft, Mercury certified service and storage. ProTech Marine on Bishop Road in Syracuse, 574-457-2908, and online at protechmarine.net.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Peterson's Fish in Syracuse, offering a full menu, all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Tuesday, surf and turf on Friday, and prime rib on Saturday. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Closed Sunday and Monday. Peterson's Fish on State Road 13 South in Syracuse, 574-528-5000, and on Facebook.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988, behind McDonald's on Palm Drive, 574-457-5931, and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at goshenhomemedical.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic and rehabilitation services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center accepts most insurance plans. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, east of Dairy Queen, across from Family Dollar in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Compton Automotive in Syracuse, offering multiple automobile services that include oil changes, suspension, exhaust, and check engine light diagnostics. Compton Automotive, 501 South Huntington Street in Syracuse, 574-457-2543, and on Facebook at Compton Automotive.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Wawasee High School in the Hardwood TP, where the Northridge Raiders lead the Wawasee Warriors 26-21 in a very hard-fought, very close basketball game. Zach, what do we got?
So I'm going to start off with turnover battle here. So Wawasee is leading the turnover battle. That's not a good lead. You do not want to lead the turnover battle. They have 7 turnovers, but as we were mentioning, Northridge has not really been able to strike off those turnovers, which is a great sign for Wawasee. It's not like, oh, we're turning over the ball, it's good. You don't want to turn over the ball, but when you do, the fact that they're not scoring off of it does help the fact that, hey, we can stop them even if they get the turnovers. And, with Northridge, they've had 5 turnovers, and I've realized Wawasee has been struggling to score off the turnovers, but there towards the end, Wawasee started picking it up again, and they're only down by 5 at half, which, again, everyone was expecting Northridge to come in here and to blow them out.
Yep.
But, Wawasee's sticking right with them, and they're giving them a hard fight.
They are really. And I know we had 6 turnovers after the first quarter, only 1 turnover in the second quarter. Excellent job by the Wawasee Lady Warriors. As you look at the floor there, Zach, you see the blue volleyball line.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed we had about 3 or 4 times that Northridge would pass the ball from almost the circle where you jump at the top of the key up there, way up, like 45 feet from the basket. From there, underneath. And that's because if you're bottom zone, if you're on or above that volleyball line, you have way too much room, and that pass can go in behind. And they did that about 2 or 3 times, so Wawasee has to take care of that. And did you also notice how many times the ball went in the middle? The ball goes in the middle, they either dump it down or they skip pass. Now, if you're going to play this 1-2-2 zone, your top person, when the ball goes to the wing, has to go down and they have to cover the middle. The ball can't go to the middle. Now, one thing that Northridge has not capitalized on is they do a really good job of catching the ball and then turn and just skip because there's a person wide open. They simply haven't made those threes right now. They've had some good looks. The other thing they did is they got it, and then the defense takes a step towards you, and then you dump it behind the defense, and they did that a few times. So those are a couple things that Wawasee really, I think, needs to take care of. Now, don't be surprised if they come out and the ball goes in the corner and Wawasee traps. If that happens, we'll see how the rest of the players react and they cover up so the Northridge can get the ball out of the trap. And you also notice that in the second quarter or the end of the first quarter, Northridge really picked up their defense out front against the guards and the ball handling. When we try to penetrate, they're there. What is the one thing that, or the couple things that you think Wawasee has done to be able to stay with these people in the scoring department?
A lot of the time, as you're saying, right there in that middle, every time they get in there, Wawasee's really been trying to stay kind of right on them and not letting them move much. And, most of the time they can get a foul, if they move up on you wrong and get a bucket in. But, Wawasee is really doing a good job of, hey, if you're coming in here to score, we're going to make it hard for you to score. You got to earn this point.
What are we doing offensively to stay in? Because we scored 21 points, only giving up 26. That's not bad. So what have we done to stay in this offensively?
I was expecting a lot of three-point shooting after he said threes. And, they wanted to stop that three-point. But they really haven't. They've been trying to get that ball inside. And as we mentioned, they were doing that weird pass thing over the shoulder, and it wasn't working. Well, there towards the end, it started working like, whoa, hey, they're starting to get this, and they're making easy layups off of it. And, that's what I was kind of saying towards the beginning of the broadcast. You got to get those easy points. Don't go for the hard points and go, hey, we need this. Because, to me, a 3 right now in this level, a 3 can come for a big shot at the end of the game. Don't worry about it right away. Don't try to shoot as many threes as you can. Shoot those easy layups and get those easy layups.
I think the key about what you just said is that Wawasee, in the past, they get the ball and they just throw it up. They are not doing that. They're very disciplined offensively. They're not taking that first shot. And Northridge is frankly having a lot of pressure, and they're not shooting the iffy shots, which I think has made a big difference. We're going to take a quick break. This is Lady Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM, the Mix is CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law in Uptown Syracuse, offering civil litigation, real estate law, and estate planning. Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law at 703 North Huntington Street in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-5100, and online at birchkaufman.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Sox Marina on Webster Lake and now on the Barbie chain of lakes, offering boat storage for many lake, service, and sales of many brands of boats and outboard motors. Sox Marina, 574-834-2894 or 574-834-2595 and online at soxmarina.com.
Hi, this is Vince Beasley. Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-2880 or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Well, welcome back, Warrior fans. We're about 42 seconds away from starting the second half. We have a 5-point lead for the Northridge Raiders. Well, Zach, we are pleasantly surprised about what's going on. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of excited. I like the discipline of our team. Northridge is good. They're not quite as good as maybe I thought they would be. They're not putting as much pressure on us as I think they could have. They started to. Referees are calling the bumping fouls out front. And as a matter of fact, I think through most of this game, you don't even realize there's a referee here, do you?
No.
Which tells you that the referees have really done a good job on what they're calling or not calling. I think things are going really pretty well. And that's the one thing we were waiting for was the referees. And they do show up, all right? Sometimes it's kind of embarrassing when you forget to come out, especially if you're the people in charge of the game, right? Okay. All right, I'm not even sure whose ball it is. We're getting things set here. Do we know? Oh, they don't even have the basketball. Here it is. There you go. I think it's Northridge's ball. Northridge is coming towards us. We're at the end here. Wawasee is on defense. We are ready to start the third quarter again. The first 3 minutes will tell us everything. Here we go. Ball goes in. That's Fisher bringing the ball up across the timeline. Guarded by White. Left-hand dribble. A right-hand dribble on the right-hand side. Cross court to Miller. Over to Montoya. They look inside. Gorbel's not there. Miller, she's going to drive. Kicks it across. Cross comes back. Oh, there's that little cut by Montoya. That's that layup. That was Emily Haynes. She just went behind Emily. Emily didn't even know where she was. Easy layup for the Raiders, 7-point lead. White, the top to Smith. Smith looks, kicks it over to Carter, who's on the left side. Looks inside to Doss, not there. Drives, now she gets it to Lindsay Doss. Lindsay shoots, no good. Rebound almost by Becca Smith. Kicked out of bounds, goes back to Wawasee. Wawasee ball underneath the basket. When Lindsay gets it on the left side, she always has to go right, which means she goes right back into traffic. Oh, there it is. Emily Haynes had the shot. No, rebound by White. She was fouled. Oh, my goodness, out of bounds play. Give it to Emily. Nobody's even there. She almost made the shot. Ball comes off the other side. Rebound by White. Foul by Northridge.
What a play
White
by
has,
White.
What's that?
What a play by White.
It was. That was good. She didn't foul, but she went over the top and grabbed the basketball. She has 2 shots. See what she does. Nice little shot. Oh, my goodness. I hope that's not. What's the future? That was in and out, all the way down and came back out. Second shot, ready to go. That's good. Wawasee pick him up about half court here. 7 minutes to play. Ball goes to Cross, back to Fisher at the very top. She goes to the right side. There's that screen up top. Fisher's going to drive middle. Kicks it over to Montoya. That's her shot. That's what she's waiting for. Lindsey Doss had it, lost it, goes back to Montoya. Inside, Gorbel. Skip pass over to Miller. Miller drives in the middle. Nothing there. Inside. What a pass to Fisher. She shoots. She's fouled. See, there's no way, Zach, that you should be able to pass the ball from one side of the floor all the way underneath the basket with 3 people that are supposed to be in there on defense, which means we don't have our lines very good or we're not seeing who's behind us.
May I add, some of the passes that they're throwing in are kind of sloppy, too, and they're just letting them
go through. Fisher's first shot was good. 7-point lead. 6:43 left to play. No good. Rebound. Smith gets it to White. Still a 7-point lead. White brings it over. Kicks it over to Carter, left-hand side. Skip pass to Haynes. Haynes. Carter at the top. There's that little pass. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Kennedy White had the ball. She had a 2-handed dribble, which is okay, and she lost the ball. Now, that was a good pass. From the top down, again, Northridge did the same thing. Let the ball all the way down inside. Top, Evans. Skip pass all the way over to Cross. Cross inside to Evans. Evans turns back to Cross. Cross drives. She shoots a layup. No good. Rebound goes to Fisher. Offensive rebound. Montoya at the top. Fisher on the right-hand side. Skip pass. Oh, there Miller. She shoots a 3. No good, nothing but air. Rebound Fisher again. Now she drives. She shoots that layup. No good. Rebound Smith. I'll tell you, after 3 offensive rebounds, we need to get one. Carter brings it up. Still a 7-point. She drives. Stops. Shoots that little jump shot. No good. Rebound Doss. She shoots it. No good. Rebound Fisher. She brings it up. She's going to go all the way in. Makes the layup and is fouled. One thing you'll notice is Wawasee, when we run down the floor, we do not necessarily know where the ball is when we get down to the other side. Foul on the inside. Fisher made the layup, shooting for a 3-point play. Largest lead now, 9 points for the Raiders. Fisher shot good, 10-point lead for the Raiders. Like I said, first 3 minutes, this is a half-court trap up top. Haynes gets the ball across the line. There's White. Inside Doss. She shoots a layup. That was a great pass by Kennedy White. Bounce pass underneath. Doss scores. Cross brings it up. They don't waste any time. Montoya. She turns. Travel. Wawasee has to really be careful on transition. They're beating us down the floor every time. We're lucky we have people on the inside. 8-point lead now for Northridge. 5 minutes left to play. 32-24 Raiders. Haynes, left-hand side to White. She drives, comes back out. She's trapped inside to Haynes. Haynes still has it. See that when a referee has rabbit ears, they're listening and listening. The whole Northridge bench was yelling travel. It took him about 15 seconds. She took a step, then he called it travel. Got to make your own choices. Don't let anybody influence you. Here we go. Raiders brings the ball up. There's Evans. 5 minutes left to play. Or Fisher, I'm sorry. Gets it over on the right-hand side to Cross, back to Fisher. Fisher looks on the inside. There's that pass to Montoya. Kicked back out to Cross. She's going to drive. She shoots a little jump shot. Puts it in. 10-point lead. Carter brings the ball up. 4:37 to play. Right hand dribble. Kicks it over to Horn. Horn left hand dribble. Haynes at the top. Shepard. Right hand dribble. Loses it. Kicks it back up. Gets to Carter. Inside Doss. Doss shoots that little layup. No good. It was blocked by Gorbel. Ball goes back out of bounds to Wawasee. Full timeout. This is Lady Warrior Basketball. 93.7 FM, the Mooks and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Penguin Point on State Road 13 in Syracuse, offering a full menu including chicken, burgers, and tenderloins, online ordering, and a full catering menu for a private event. Penguin Point, Syracuse, 574-457-2287, and online at penguinpoint.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Well, welcome back, Warrior fans. We are now halfway through the third quarter, and Northridge now has a 10-point lead. They've outscored us by about 5 points, but it hasn't been like they just overwhelmed us. It's just a little bit here, a little bit there. Anyway, Wawasee ball underneath their own basket. Let's see, there's another turnover. Emily Haynes threw the ball right to a Northridge player. There's Fisher. She's going to drive all the way in. Cross has a three-point shot. No good. Rebound, Doss. Doss kicks it up to Horn. Horn brings it out and gets it to White. White inside to Doss. She goes right. There's that little layup. Misses it. Rebound, Horn. She is fouled. And I like that. Good job, Emily Horn. The only problem I don't think we do is we don't get our elbows out enough when we grab that basketball. That helps you solidify the ball into you. Good rebound, Olivia Horn. Ball goes back to Wawasee underneath their own basket. Jada Carter's going to take it out. Wawasee is in their line. Nothing there. Gets it over to Horn. Horn brings it out. Kicks it over to White. She goes right back to where Horn was. Inside Carter. Carter to White. White dribble. We get the ball inside. They're really good against us. That wasn't a bad shot by Kennedy White. It's just a little bit short. Tough rebound. Scrum for the ball. Ball goes back to the Raiders. Raiders ball out of bounds. 3:37 left to go. 10-point lead. Here comes Fisher. She gets it back out to Miller. Miller to Fisher on the left-hand side. Nothing there. Back to Miller. They're kind of taking their time, getting their offense set. Want to look inside. Back out to Fisher. Not a lot of pressure on the basketball right now. We're still in that zone. They're going to take it out there, let them have it. Kind of playing. Inside, there's that little screen underneath. There's Fisher, blocked by Becca White. Picked up by Gorbel. Put it back in. Fouled by Jada Carter. I don't know if you noticed that, but they're looking for this screen underneath. When they come underneath and set the screen, now they can throw the ball behind the screen, and that's what they did. We were good that Becca Smith was there, bothered the shot, but the rebound was an offensive rebound. Gorbel, 12-point lead now for the Raiders. She's there to shoot one. Score, I think she's 100% from the line this time, isn't she? You'll notice they're not doing anything fancy. They're just picking away, and pretty soon now they have a 11 or 13-point lead. Becca Smith at the top, looks inside, nothing there, and back to Shepard. Shepard right-hand dribble. Kicks it out to White. That was a good move. Kennedy White, one dribble, puts that in. We can get more of those. We get back into this game. That was a three-point shot by Kennedy White. Score, 10-point lead now. 2:50 left to play. Left-hand side. Ball goes to top. Miller now the right-hand side. That's Fisher. Skip pass all the way over. Come back to top to Miller. Hands off to Fisher. Fisher's going to drive. Nothing there. Gets to Miller. She's going to, their form of the little weave up there. That was a tip by White. Cross gets the ball, brings it to the top. Now Miller's in the corner. Shot fake. Ooh, that little runner. Look at that shot. No good. Rebound goes to Miller. Almost picked up by Horn. Foul. Horn had the ball. It gets tipped away from her, and Miller picked it up, and then Horn fouls. 2:16 to play. You'll notice not too many fouls called in this game. Referees are letting them play a little, and it's not that rough. I mean, the kids aren't killing each other here. Ball goes into Montoya. Oh, that's Evans or Fisher. She drives in and out. Rebound, Grobel. No good. Rebound, Horn. Offensive rebound, missed the shot. Go back to Horn. Here comes White. Kicks it over to Becca Smith. She shoots a three. No good. Rebound goes to Carter, and she was fouled. Now, you look at that, you think Carter was on the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Girl was standing straight up, didn't try to block her out. Carter gets a rebound, goes up for the shot, gets fouled. We can bring this under 10 points here. Here we go. 2 minutes to play. Jada Carter at the line. Didn't make that one. Wonder what we are from the line. We haven't made too many, have we?
No.
All right, here we go. Second shot. There, it looks a little bit better. That goes in. 9-point lead now for the Raiders. 2 minutes to play. Here we go. 1-2-2. Picking them up half court. Miller comes in on the right side. Gets into Fisher. Back to Miller. Back to Fisher. Fisher looks. Skip pass all the way over. There's Bayless. She shoots that three. No good. High, a long rebound. Way out to Miller. Ball goes to Evans. She shoots a three. She got it. I don't care. You give him enough shots, it's going to work. Here comes White. All the way over to Haynes. Haynes inside to Horn. Foul by Mantea on Horn. She just had her hands out, just shoved her. That's 5 fouls. No, it's only 4 fouls. 12-point lead now for the Raiders, 40-28 off of that three. Ball goes all the way out to the top. Goes White. She's going to drive. She shoots that layup. Foul before she got there. See, if you drive, we'll get fouls called, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Kennedy White. And that's 5 fouls now for the Raiders. Ball goes back to Wawasee underneath their own basket. 1:29 to play. Look at that. Good shot. Emily Haynes missed it. Rebound goes Horn. She gets it and puts it in. They didn't even block her out. 10-point game. There's Bayless. Inside Gorbel. She skipped past. Good job, Jada Carter. Deflection. She had a girl open, Evans, who hit the last three all the way in the corner. 10-point lead for the Raiders. 1:14 to play. Raiders ball underneath their own basket. Now, obviously, goes girl to girl. They better be switching their picks here. They're going to get in trouble. Yeah, that's Gorbel inside. Oh, good job. Well, that's a foul by Kennedy. But she saw we were in trouble. She came in, double down, but you can't foul. Ball goes, that's 5 fouls for the Warriors as well. Ball goes back to the Raiders underneath their own basket. That's Miller, right-hand dribble. Comes back to the same side, that's Evans. She drives, picked up by Haynes. Top, all the way to the left-hand side, that's Cross. Cross back to Montoya. Nothing there, but she's going to drive. She shoots that layup. Oh, my goodness, girls, you got to stop that. Here we go, 12-point lead now for the Raiders. Carter brings the ball up, less than a minute to play. Left-hand dribble, kicks it back out to White, loses the handle, picks it up again. In the corner, there's Carter. She right-hand dribble, kicks it over to Smith. Smith inside to Doss. Doss turns. Yeah, she traveled, shuffled her feet. It was good pressure by Gorbel. She just shuffled her feet to get to the ball inside. Less than a minute to play, less than 40 seconds to play. Still a 12-point lead for the Raiders. They've outscored Wawasee by 7 points this quarter. Evans, they're waiting again. Now Evans come up, make the referee count just a little bit. There's Miller. She's at the top. They're waiting 23 seconds, 22. They'll probably wait till about 10, 12 seconds. Then they start their offense. Watch this little screens underneath. Get that ball over the top. 14, 13. Now they go. Here comes Evans. Still standing. 9 seconds. Skip pass over the order. Back to Evans at the top. 6 seconds. There's that little back screen. There's Montaya. Yeah, that's that last second shot. 45-30. Northridge Raiders. This is Lady Warrior basketball on 93.7 FM, The Mix, and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Wild Thing Tax in Syracuse, offering a wide variety of services, including, but not limited to, tax preparation for 2021, cryptocurrency tax implications, and small business taxes. Wild Thing Tax, 706 North Huntington Street in Syracuse, 866-764-1120, and online at wildthingtax.com.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse, 574-457-9313, on Facebook or online at wallacephc.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. 15-point deficit for the Warriors. Zach, you got a couple scores real quick before we start.
I have a couple girls basketball scores here. At the end of the third, Concord's leading South Bend Clay 70-37. And then at the half, Bremen is leading Mishawaka 24-20.
Carter has the ball at the top of the key, picked up by, you can go, girl. You're wide open. Skip pass all the way over to Haynes. Nothing there. Ball comes back to Carter on the right-hand side. She takes a left-hand dribble across the lane. There's White in the corner. Nothing there. White gets it inside the Doss, loses the handle, picks it up again. There's that little going across the lane, and she was fouled by Montaya, I think. So Lindsay Doss, she goes to the line. Excuse me, folks. We were just discussing that last second shot.
Yeah.
And we realized these are things that you see on tapes, and the girls probably just didn't grab it, but they set that whole thing up. They had people lagging on, and you screen the backside of that zone, skip pass over it. She's wide open. Lindsay Doss hits two. Back to a 12-point lead, or 13-point lead. Miller brings the ball up. Kicks it all the way down to Cross. Cross, nothing there. Back to Miller at the very top. All the way over to Cross to Fisher. Fisher over to Cross. Nothing there. Inside. Montaya skipped it back out to Miller. Couldn't handle. Now there's Cross in the corner. They're just moving the ball around. Gorbel at the top. Cross again. She comes across. Skip pass all the way over to Miller. Miller in the corner. There's Gorbel. Gorbel skip pass inside. There's Fisher. She turns shots. That was good defense by Jada Carter. Didn't even give her a chance to get it out. Picked up by Doss. Haynes brings the ball up. Smith on the right-hand side. Back to Haynes at the top. She dribbles across. Gets it over to White. White looks. Takes a dribble. Skip pass to Carter. Wants to shoot. Didn't do it. Inside to Doss. Yeah, she shoots that. She did back her up. I think that was a little bit of a weak call. People get awards for acting, and I think Northridge got one of those that time. That was a charge on Lindsay Doss because they know all she's going to do is just back her up. So they just stood there and just fell down. All right. I do commend Wawasee for getting the ball inside instead of settling for those three-point shots. That makes a big difference. We're getting some fouls off of that. We're getting some scores off of that. Little less than 7 minutes to go. Still a 13-point lead for the Raiders. We at the top. There's Miller. Back in the corner. There's Montaya. She's the three-point ace. Rebound goes to Haynes. She just hasn't scored like I thought she would. Carter brings it up. Left-hand side. Skip pass all the way over to Smith. Smith gets to White on the right-hand side. Dribbles. Comes back. Spins. Goes back the other way. Cut inside. Yeah, there's a foul on the back. Now they're starting to call those fouls on the ball handlers. They're putting a lot of pressure. A lot of hands. A lot of grabbing. That is 7 fouls. Now Wawasee is in the 1-and-1. Kennedy White. See if we can capitalize on this. Get it down to 11-point lead. First shot. Good shot. One thing Wawasee has done all year, and I think we've shot well from the foul line. I think we're getting better now.
Oh, yeah, we've definitely improved from the foul line.
Second shot up. Pretty good looking shot right there. 11-point lead now for the Northridge Raiders. There's Evans, or Fisher, all the way in the corner to Cross on the right-hand side. She wanted to come back the same way. That was a foul on Lindsay Doss. Knocked Miller to the ground. Although she was in a good position, she just can't go through somebody to get the basketball. Yeah. That's going to be a 1-and-1 now for the Raiders.
Substitution number 12, Shepard.
Be nice not to have that foul. We could hold them off a little bit, but now they get to shoot as well. Here we go. Miller's on the line. 6 minutes left to play. 1-and-1. Scores. Both teams shoot the ball really well from the foul line. Second shot. No good. Rebound goes to White. 12-point lead. White brings the ball up. Comes across the line to the right-hand side. Kicks it back out to Smith. Smith over to Haynes. Haynes over to Shepard. Shepard wanted to go inside, didn't. Gets it to Smith. Smith goes to White on the left-hand side. Skip pass to Haynes. She grabs it. She drives. She gets blocked by Montaya. Rebound goes to Northridge. Fisher brings the ball up. Oh, nobody's looking at her. She shoots that little 18-footer. No good. Rebound to White. Loses a handle. Goes to Cross. Cross to Miller. She's going to drive again. She shoots that layup. No good. Rebound Grobel. Oh, my goodness. That's 3 offensive rebounds in a row. They're going to score after that. Haynes brings it up. Kicks it over to Shepard. Shepard drives. Gets it to Smith. Smith skips over to Haynes. Haynes looks. Nothing there. Goes to right. Gets it to Smith in the corner. Skip pass all the way over to Shepard. She drives. Loses the basketball. Stolen by Fisher. Here comes Miller. 2-on-1. If I was Becca Smith, I would have done that too. The girl stopped right in front of her, so Becca just ran her over to try to get to the ball player. That's all right. That was a foul on Becca Smith. That's a hustle foul. Nothing wrong with that. Montaya is going to shoot a 1-and-1. 48-34, 14-point lead now for the Raiders. 5 minutes left to play in the game. Dawson White come out. Carter and Horn come in. Montaya shoots, scores. It's almost like she shoots two-handed. Kind of look at what she does with her left hand and the thumb. Second shot. Yeah, do you see that thumb? She's a thumber. Some of the reason maybe why she's a little bit streaky on those three-point shots. We have a timeout now. I think it's a full timeout. This is Lady Warrior basketball on 93.7 FM, The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by ProTech Marine, north of Wawasee Golf Course in Syracuse, offering a full line of watercraft, Mercury certified service and storage. ProTech Marine on Bishop Road in Syracuse, 574-457-2908, and online at protechmarine.net.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Peterson's Fish in Syracuse, offering a full menu, all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Tuesday, surf and turf on Friday, and prime rib on Saturday. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Closed Sunday and Monday. Peterson's Fish on State Road 13 South in Syracuse, 574-528-5000, and on Facebook.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Wawasee High School. Well, the Raiders have a 16-point lead against the Wawasee Warriors. There's 5 minutes left to play, and I think it is going to be Wawasee ball. They're on the far side over there. We have White, Carter, Doss, Horn, and Shepard in. White gets the ball to Carter. Carter's going to start the offense. See if we can get something on this, ladies. Here we go. Dribbles over. High post. Inside to Doss. Doss turns and shoots. Yeah. She had Cross on her. Cross is shorter than Doss, and she was able to shoot right over that. Good job. Get the ball inside. 14-point lead. Now they're just going to do the four corner. They can do this for the next 4 minutes because they don't have to score. They're ahead by 14. They're going to make Wawasee come to them, and they're going to make us foul to try to get back in the game. I don't know if that's going to work. We have to maybe switch to a girl-to-girl, make the referee start counting. There's that four corner. They're running us to death, going from one side to the other. There's Fisher, the top to Miller. Miller kicks it all the way over to Cross. Miller at the top. Wawasee's just watching him right now. White comes up, still not counting. What I mean by counting is they have to get close enough to the referee starts to count a 5 second. Now girls, they went girl to girl. Ball goes to the left-hand side, inside, tip. Oh, good job by Wawasee. Kennedy White tipped the ball. Gates stepped out of bounds. That was a good defensive play that time.
And for the Warriors,
subs coming in.
Haynes. And for the Raiders, number 42, Madison Gorbel.
Here we go. Carter brings the ball up. 3:44 still. 14-point game. Let's see if we can get this down to 10. Carter dribbles to the right-hand side. Comes and looks. Nothing there, nothing there. Gets to White in the corner. White shoots a three. Nobody, well, they were on her, but that was just a little short. She's a little bit frustrated with that one. Ball comes all the way down. Gorbel, she shoots a layup. Transition game. Wawasee did not get down. 16-point lead now for the Raiders. Carter takes the ball. Here's Haynes. She's going to drive all the way in. Shoots that left-hand layup. Scored. I think Northridge is kind of letting things go just a little bit defensively. I think they got this in hand. Keep doing that. 14-point lead, 3 minutes left to go. Cross kicks it to the top to Fisher. Fisher drives right, nothing there. Montoya drives left, goes to the top. Back to Miller. She's on the left-hand side. The top to Cross. Cross kicks it inside, goes up to Fisher. Fisher brings the top back to Miller, all the way over to Montoya. There's that little cut. Shot, no good. Rebound, Haynes. That was a good cut. Just missed the little layup on there. Here comes White, skip pass all the way over to Carter. Wanted to shoot, just couldn't get the ball in time. No, left-hand dribble. Now she's going to go in. There's that little left-hand layup, no good. Nobody was there to rebound. Cross gets it. Kicks it over to Miller. 2 minutes, 2:20 left to play. Cross at the top. Now they're going to bring it out, take some time off the clock. Yeah, they're just going back and forth to Miller at the top. Left-hand side to Fisher. Fisher goes to the top to Miller. Miller drives. She's going to go all the way. Oh, my goodness. Look at that little up. Oh, what a shot. She scored. 16-point lead now. Ball goes back to Carter. Less than 2 minutes to play. Goes to the right-hand side. She's going to drive right. Comes back. Nothing there. Gets it to Haynes. Haynes looks. There's Carter. Could have had a three. Didn't shoot it. There's White. White comes back inside. There's Doss. Yep. Foul. I think Lindsay travels every time she gets the ball because she takes that little two-step hop. Didn't call it. They called a foul against Northridge. Doss goes to the line. 54-38. 1:37 left to play in the game. Lindsay steps up. I like her foul shot. Good shot.
And for the Raiders, number 34, DeHaven.
Raiders make a couple substitutions. That little 6'3", that big 6'3" JV player comes in for the Raiders. DeHaven. Doss shoots again. Puts it in. 14-point lead now for the Raiders. Wawasee picks them up, three-quarter court. Fisher, Miller, all the way down to Bayless. Bayless looks, gets over to Fisher. Fisher at the top. And that's DeHaven. Back to Fisher. Fisher looks, gets up to Montoya. She drives right, nothing there. Gets to Bayless. There's that little weave up top. Gets on the other side to Miller. Nothing there. Miller gets it to Fisher. There's an inside pass. That was not a good pass. Steal by Haynes. Turnover. There's Jada Carter and her three. Just wasn't quite set. Well, she was set. She just got the ball a little bit short. She wanted that one. Not a bad shot. We needed the shot anyway. 1:01 left to play. 54-40. What do you think, Zach?
I think Northridge just got this in hand unless, they throw like 50 turnovers and completely fall apart.
Yeah, I think
almost
they do.
Almost right there.
There's another turnover. That was a bad pass. I know the Northridge coach is upset right now, and he should be. I mean, you guys got this game in hand, and all you're doing is turning the ball over to a team you're ahead by 14 points. That's not good. Less than a minute to play. Here's Haynes. Wawasee's got to score, girls. Come on. Carter, back door, not open. Gets a buck to Haynes. Haynes drives right, comes back out, gets it to Becca Smith. Nothing inside. Oh, that was a foul on the inside by DeHaven over the back of Lindsey Doss. Wawasee, I think, has done a good job getting the ball inside. They really have. If you're being pressured outside, you can't score the three, you got to do something else. That was a really good change. Good job. Doss shoots two. Oh, that one's way off. She kind of arched her back on that shot. Didn't work. 20 seconds to play. 14-point lead now for the Raiders. Ball goes to Miller. Bayless on their left-hand side. 15 seconds. Miller at the top. They don't have to shoot. Ball goes top to Montaya. All the way to Fisher. Now less than 10 seconds. They're just going to hang on to the basketball right there. Don't have to do anything. 2 seconds, and that's the ball game right there. At the end, this is Lady Warrior basketball. The Raiders 54, Wawasee Warriors 40, and we'll be right back. This is 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988 behind McDonald's on Palm Drive. 574-457-5931 and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at GoshenHomeMedical.com.
Wawasee Community Schools local radio station. We are 93.7 FM The Mix, WRWTLP Syracuse, a Pathways CTE program.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic and rehabilitation services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center accepts most insurance plans. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, east of Dairy Queen, across from Family Dollar in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Compton Automotive in Syracuse, offering multiple automobile services that include oil changes, suspension, exhaust, and check engine light diagnostics. Compton Automotive, 501 South Huntington Street in Syracuse, 574-457-2543, and on Facebook at Compton Automotive.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
This is Sheriff Kyle Dukes. Being a part of an after-school program takes a lot of time and dedication. The Kosciuszko County Sheriff's Office supports Wawasee schools in all of their academic and extracurricular programs offered to their students. Go Warriors!
Now back to Wawasee Warrior basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back, Warrior fans, to Wawasee basketball on the Hardwood TP. Zach, what do you have some stats here that we can look at?
Wawasee struggled with a lot of turnovers. They started slowing down there towards the end of the game. And, Northridge, they didn't really score off those turnovers right away. But then they started scoring off those turnovers, which made the game get out of reach. And, tonight, Wawasee came out with a fight in the beginning. And, Northridge came out with a fight equally. But then it just kind of seemed like Wawasee started losing some gas and started, fatiguing out is what it seemed like. And just we're kind of getting sloppy with things. And Northridge kind of took advantage of that. And at the end of the game, they just it wasn't a complete takeover, but they started taking over, and then that's what ended the game.
I think there were 2 points. There was a run at the end of the first quarter while our Northridge had like 6 or 7 points in a row. And then when that third quarter started, Northridge came out, scored, and then Wawasee could never get back into it. So outside of those 2 runs, I am pleasantly surprised at our play. I think we did much better than I thought we would, which tells you how much I know. All right? We're losing by 16 points to a very good basketball team, and it wasn't that we were overwhelmed. It was just they just nicked, and pretty soon you enough cuts and you start to bleed. Do you have any scoring for us at all real quick before we take a break?
So I will say Mantilla had 14 points on the night, and then Kennedy White, she had 12 points on the night. And, all around Northridge just had a good scoring game, and Wawasee tried to equal that, but they're just going to equal that
Well,
up.
I can tell you for a fact that I don't think Northridge got their average. What was the final score, 50? 54. It was 50, so they got their average. They got their 53 points. Well, we're going to take a quick break. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Airgood Electric. This is Lady Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM, The Mix, the CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law in Uptown Syracuse, offering civil litigation, real estate law, and estate planning. Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law at 703 North Huntington Street in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-5100, and online at birchkaufman.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Sox Marina on Webster Lake and now on the Barbie chain of lakes, offering boat storage for many lake, service, and sales of many brands of boats and outboard motors. Sox Marina, 574-834-2894 or 574-834-2595 and online at soxmarina.com.
Hi, this is Vince Beasley. Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-2880 or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Airgood Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Airgood Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
So we're back here with Coach Carpenter, and Coach Carpenter, I have a few questions for you here. So, how's it feel to be back?
It feels good to be back, that's for sure. So, haven't been feeling the best, but it's always good to get back with your team.
All right, and another question is, what was the difference between the first half and the second half tonight? What do you think was the transition there?
Well, second half, I mean, they were able to knock down some outside shots, and that opened up the offense a little bit more for them. So, we were a little fortunate in the first half that they had some wide open threes that they didn't make. And that was going to be part of the game plan. We knew we were going to have a tough time covering inside with their bigs in our zone and the perimeter at the same time. So that was the challenge that we were faced with. And so when they knocked down a couple outside shots in the third quarter there, and once they got that 10-point lead, it's tough to crawl out of a 10-point digit against one of probably the better teams in Northern Indiana.
Yep. And another question is here, how do you think you can improve for the future games coming up?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just starting to scratch the surface of who we can become. So, being able to get both the inside and outside scoring threat. We haven't shot the ball the best over the last couple weeks, but I tell you what, when we shoot the ball, we can put points on the board in a hurry. So, we've got to continue to get the ball inside and finish inside, both with our bigs, but also off the bounce, get to the free throw line. So, we got to do a better job of getting the free throw line against good, solid defensive teams to take some advantages, try to get some easy buckets, and then we've got to knock down shots from the perimeter too. So, and I know it sounds pretty simple, but we've got to shoot a little bit better.
And, last thing I have here is, tonight the girls came out in the beginning and had really good aggressiveness. And then towards the end, they started losing that aggressiveness. How do you think that impacted the game?
No, I don't think we lost the aggressiveness at all. I felt like we had a little bit of fatigue. And that's what happens when you play a good team right now is they continue to bring – that effort and that energy, and we continue to try to match it. But when you get down like that, it's hard to come back. It expands that much more energy when you're trying to come back from a double digit lead right like that. So, that wasn't us losing energy or losing focus or losing any of that. That was just Northridge being a good team and us continuing to try to grind out every possession. But then, them making some great plays. I mean, when you end the quarter and get 5 to 7 points, in the last possessions of the quarters, that's deflating, and that's one thing that Northridge is very good at, and we weren't able to stop some of those set plays at the ends, and, that made a big difference too. So let's give Northridge a ton of credit. Know that they're going to come out. We're going to have a couple good days of practice, and, we got an NLC game coming up on Friday at Goshen. So, we've got an important game coming up to rebound right away. So we don't have time to wallow or anything like that. So we lost to a good team tonight. There's things we can see of how we can improve. And the girls know it, and we're going to keep fighting the fight. So we'll get better throughout the week again.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach.
Yeah, thanks.
This is Lady Warrior Basketball, 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law in Uptown Syracuse, offering civil litigation, real estate law, and estate planning. Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law at 703 North Huntington Street in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-5100, and online at birchkaufman.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Wawasee High School in the Hardwood Teepee. Where tonight, the Warriors took it on the chin a little bit from the Northridge Raiders, 54-40. As we were talking, we really thought things could be worse. So I'm not really disappointed in the play of the Warriors at all. How about you?
No, like you said, we thought it could be worse. And before the game when we were talking, you said if the Warriors played good, they'd probably lose by 15. Well, if you were a bettor, like you were talking earlier, you'd make some money off of that because they only lost by 14 tonight. And, it's nothing against this team because this team is really good, but then you have Northridge who's just that better. And, it's a discipline, like Coach was saying here in the interview, it's one of those losses where it does hurt, but just to know you're playing one of those good teams and you only lost by that much, it's not that heartbreaking.
Right. And it wasn't we just blow you out. They had to. Northridge had to play the whole time. Mm-hmm. They did not substitute down at the end of the ball game. Mm-hmm. Maybe the last minute or two, they brought a couple JV. One was a 6'3" player who did really well on the JV team. But no, they played their hearts out the whole time. So, and I know their coach was a little frustrated on some things that were happening. They were ahead and still turning the ball over because Wawasee was playing tough.
Yep.
So, yeah, we were really excited about what they did. So they have Goshen coming up. That's the next away game. We do have some other games here. For the boys on December 11th, they will be playing at Whitco. Our next girls' home game will be here against Warsaw, so there is no rest for the weary. You go to Goshen. I think Goshen, based on how they played today, I think that's a very winnable game for us. Come back to Warsaw, which is going to be another tough game, but we get them at home, so that could be a big difference for us also. Any last thoughts on the game before we sign off here, Zach?
Nothing much. Just We played a great game against Northridge, a lot better than I expected.
Yep.
And that's pretty much all I have to say about the game tonight.
Very good. We'd like to thank Jeremy Van Loo for the interview and all the tech stuff that's going back there in the tech room, and Phil Huffman as well. And we'd like to thank Santiago Rodriguez for doing all the things he does back in the tech room as well. Well, this is Lady Warrior Basketball. It's brought to you in part by Penguin Point, Wild Thing Tax, Wallace Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Protect Marine, Peterson's Fish, Northern Lakes Insurance, Goshen Home Medical, Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, Compton Automotive, Chubby's Pub and Grub, Birch Kaufman LLC Attorneys at Law, Beyond Landscaping, Sox Marina, Northern Lakes Realty, and Airgood Electric. This is Roger Beatty for Zach Brown. We'd like to thank you for allowing us to be a part of your evening tonight. This is Lady Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.